Doc Rock. Join me at the top. Hey, I'm Dr. Caracas Watkins, better known as Doc Rock. We want to talk about accountability, which is something that a lot of people just kind of like shy away from or they don't want. But actually, accountability will cause you to prosper. It will. It'll cause you and your dreams to come true because most people who are successful have been around people and have accountability in their life. Because what it does is it holds you to your dream. It allows you to have other people and yourself to make you aware of where you're going in your roadmap to where you're going and what you're going to be in life. And that's important. Now, here's accountability. We say is standing by our performance and accepting responsibility for our actions and our reactions. So when you are accountable, you are accepting responsibility for your actions and your reactions because you want your performance to be the best. And guess what? You can do that. A lot of people sometimes talk about what you can do, where you can go, what you can have, okay? And they don't talk about accountability, but it's very important. Now, here's the deal. My friend Jeff Bright says accountability is when commitment meets willingness. I like that. When commitment meets willingness. Now, what is commitment? It's standing by your obligations. What is willingness? Willingness is accepting liability. So when your commitment meet your willingness to do something and get something done, that's when accountability shows up. And you want accountability in every part of your life. Your finances, yes. You want it in your business, your entrepreneurship, whatever it may be. Hey, I'm Doc Rock. I want you to be successful. We're always talking about how we can grow people, but it's all about us understanding that we need other people helping us. We need to tell our dreams. I tell people all the time, tell your dreams to other people. Why? Because if you keep them to yourself, then if you don't do it, you may shy away from it. You may not stick in there and it's going to be tough. Remember, easy is not an option. It's going to be some tough times that are going to come in your life. Hey, life happens. Okay, life is not just calm, like this. Life is up and down, okay, like an EKG. When it's calm and it is just this way and there's no ripples, that's kind of like you're dead, nothing is happening. But when you got some ripples in your life, ups and downs, then life is happening, but you got to be accountable in that. My friend Les Brown say, when you're on the mountaintop, put it in your pocket. When you're in the valley, put it in your heart. And when we're accountable, we can do those things, and it's very important. Now, today I want to talk about briefly 4 behaviors of accountability. 4 behaviors of accountability. These are things that you do. Now remember, a lot of people want things, okay? But you don't get in life what you want. You get in life what you expect, okay? And I say this all the time. Want shows up in talk, but expectation shows up in behavior. You have to change your behaviors, all right? And that takes time, but also that takes a mind to do it. And it takes you having this inside of you. I mean, you gotta get it. You're gonna do it. You're not gonna fail. You see your dream. You see your hopes. You can feel it. You can taste it. Okay, you want it, and a lot of people want it, but they're not accountable for their behaviors. So I want to talk about 4 behaviors that will help you. They've helped me to get where I'm at. Now, I'm not where I'm going to be. Hey, we're all moving. We're going from one level to the next level to the next, from one dimension to the next. But guess what? If I want to be all that I feel I'm called to be, I got to be accountable. Now, before I get into these behaviors, I want you to know I have mentors in my life, people who mentor me, who I'm accountable to. I have mentees in my life who I'm accountable to them. I have friends, we're accountable to one another. See, accountability is up and down and side to side because it covers you in order for you to be that person that you want to be. And I know if you're looking at this video, you're one of those people that you have dreams, you have goals, you can't wait to get it, you can't wait to have it. Hey, I'm right there with you. But guess what? It's going to take you being accountable. And sometimes we have to slow down, relax, and say, you know what? I have to be accountable. So what are these behaviors? He said, Doc, okay, you're talking now. Give me the behaviors. Okay, I'm coming. I'm going to give it to you. Number 1 is have self-discipline. You got to be self-disciplined. Number 1, be self-disciplined. You got to discipline yourself. A lot of times we blame other people, but hey, it's about us. I'm responsible for me. Okay? Here's the deal. Jack Canfield said it best. He says E plus R equals O. Your environment plus your response to your environment equals your outcome. And in the midst of that, he said we must take 100% responsibility for ourselves. If I'm successful, it's based on me. If I'm not successful, it's based on me. Sure, things going to happen to you. Sure, things going to come your way. Sure, you're going to have oppositions, and maybe you were not born with a silver spoon in your mouth. Many of us was not. And that's all right. 80 to 90% of the self-made millionaires in America been bankrupt one time. So it's all right. You're going to go through some things, but you cannot blame your ethnicity, where you was born, the money you have in your pocket right now, okay, to say, I can't do it. No, you got to be disciplined yourself. Now, here's the deal. We all know during holiday times and things of this nature, we like food. We want to eat a lot. But hey, if you on this diet that you want to, the body looks, like you want it to look, you got to be disciplined. You got to kind of put the chocolate cake to the side. Now, I want you to know I'm a chocolate cake fan, but hey, I got to put it to the side. I got to discipline myself. In everything you do, you must exercise self-discipline. Things are not just going to fall out the sky. You have to discipline yourself to do it, and you have to do it every day. Every day I get up, I'm thinking about how my day is going to go, my goals, my dreams. I do my meditation. I do meditation in my mind of what I want. I discipline myself no matter how I feel. See, people feel different ways, but you can't go on feelings. We have 65,000 thoughts a day, feelings associated with that. And most of them, 80 to 90%, are negative. That's proven. So you got to be disciplined and discipline yourself to do what is right for you. Because if you're waiting on other people, my friend, it may not happen. But you have the discipline. Like even right now, you are disciplining yourself by listening to this guy right here talk to you. Why? I want your dreams to be fulfilled. I want your goals to go to come into your life. I want you to reach those milestones that you set in front of you. I want you to have them. Stand on top of the mountain with victory in your hand. I want you to have it. But I'm telling you, we must discipline ourselves. Just like the athlete discipline himself or herself, you must discipline yourself in order to achieve what you want to achieve. So that's the first behavior. The second behavior is think before you act. Think before you act. Sometimes we have a tendency just to go. Just do it. I've gotten a little older now, but so now I'm thinking a little bit more, which is good. But here's the deal. You ought to do that right now. Sometimes we quick to take action, but we have to think about it. Remember, your thinking is very important. I tell people, your thinking controls who you are and where you're going. You are today what you thought yesterday. You'll be tomorrow what you're thinking right now today. Your thinking is important, and we have to learn to slow down sometime and not react to the situation, but think about it, deliberate it in our mind, and respond to that situation. Now, that takes work, okay? Because sometimes we're just mad. You ever got mad? Boy, sometimes I've been mad before. I'm like just furious, and you want to do something, or maybe you did something. I must admit, full vulnerability. Patrick Lenciano talks about getting naked, which is a great guy who teaches some great things. But hey, you got to be vulnerable, and I want to be vulnerable. I've been mad before, and I've done things before I thought about it. It costs me every time. See, we must avoid what's going to cost us in the negative way in order to think about it first, that we may have to pay a cost, but it's positive. It's for our growth. It's for us to go forward, okay? And that takes energy. It takes energy to pull your feelings back. And one thing about thinking before you act is that you got to exercise some emotional intelligence. I teach on emotional intelligence a lot, okay? You have to exercise some emotional intelligence. You must be self-aware. When you are thinking before you act, that means that you have self-awareness. You are aware of you. You are aware of what triggers you to do certain things. Because when you understand your triggers, then you can have what we call self-control or self-management, as we say it in emotional intelligence. You can manage who you are, which calls you to think, okay, before you do something. That goes back to discipline as well. But guess what? It all starts in the mind. Everything that comes out in your action with your hands, your mouth, your legs, your feet, or whatever it may be, it starts in your mind. So you got to get your mind together and think about it the right way first. All right. Number 3, you still with me? Let's go. Because accountability gonna put some money in your pocket. It's gonna cause your dreams to come true. All right. Number 3 is take ownership of your choices. 100% ownership. Take ownership of your choices. You live, breathe, move, have by the choices you made in life. Whatever you have now, if you don't like where you're at, let's change our choices. But we got to take responsibility of it. If I don't do what's necessary in order to help the company that we help lead, and if I don't do the necessary thing and make the right choices, and something happened bad, guess who it's on? It's not on the people. It's on me as a leader because I made that choice. And guess what? Sometimes we make bad choices. We all do. The best do. But here's the deal. When you take responsibility of it, it would not hurt you in the long run. You will never have 100% of the information to make a decision, to make a choice. Most of the time we have about 80% of the information that's needed in order to make a choice. Take that and go from your gut, go from your past experience and make the choice. But here's the deal. Successful people choose. You can't be one of those people who waffle, who won't make a choice, who won't make a decision. You got to choose, okay? Choose life. Choose go forward. But you got to take responsibilities of it. Every time I've messed up, I say, no, hey, I messed up. It's me. I'm guilty. But then here's what you do when you're successful. You say, what do I need to do in order to improve that? I don't want to make the same bad decision, the same bad choice again. So what do I need to do? Okay, what have I learned from that situation in order for me to make a better decision or a better choice to make my outcome better? Remember, E plus R equals O. Your environment plus your response to your environment equals the outcome, okay? You want your outcome positive. But the deal is your response is based on your choices and that you take responsibility of the choices that you have made. Very, very important because you have things you want to do. You have places you want to go. You have dreams that have not been carried out and manifested yet. You excited. Stay excited. I'm excited. I'm trying not to be so excited right now because I know you can be awesome and great. Listen, most people, it just didn't fall out the sky. They worked for it. They changed their behaviors. They was accountable, okay? So be accountable of your choices and say, hey, it's me. I'm going forward. And the last one, be a self-starter. Be a self-starter. Listen, you can't start the fire if the wood is wet. You got to self-start. You can't wait on other people. You can't just wait on people to fire you up sometime. Now, I'm firing you up right now a little bit, but you got to be a self-starter and say, hey, I have something in front of me that will cause me to get up out the bed when everybody else is hitting the snooze button. You got to be a self-starter. We live in a very, very competitive world out there right now. Hey, guys, you are living in a very competitive world, and there are people who jumping up out the bed. They got things they got to do. They got places they got to go. They got people they got to see, okay? And they starting and they going hard. You got to be a self-starter. Go hard. Go hard. Don't you stop. Go forward. I don't care if you're a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. I don't care if you just started a small business, you're an entrepreneur. It doesn't make a difference. If you're working for a company that you're entrepreneurial, it doesn't make a difference, okay? The deal is you got to be a self-starter. People are looking for people who bring value, who will start, who would get it done. Don't be that person that somebody got to tell you the next move all the time. Figure it out. Go and read. Look at other people, but start. Get going. Get this accountability in your life, okay? Because when your commitment meets your willingness, you have accountability. You committed to it. You willing to go through it, have liability. And guess what? When those two things meet, nothing will be able to stop you. You are on your way to something good. You're on your way to something successful. Many people run away from accountability, but go ahead and put it out there. Go ahead and tell a friend. Be accountable for where you're going to be in 5 years. Be accountable for where you're going to be in a year. In a year, you want this kind of car. You want to have this type home. You want to feed these many people. You want to do ministry around the world. You want to have a great company, whatever it may be. I don't know what you want, but I tell you what, when you are accountable to other people, you are unstoppable. And I'm looking at somebody right now in this camera, okay, that you are unstoppable. I'm telling you this, greatness is inside of you. So be accountable to other people and let it come out. Don't let nothing stop you. No bad days, okay? When you're accountable, can't afford to have any bad days. So here's why I always tell you, okay, it's Super Sunday, it's Marvelous Monday, it's Terrific Tuesday, it's Wonderful Wednesday, it's Triumphant Thursday, it's Fantastic Friday, and it's Successful Saturday. Be accountable. I'm Doc Rock. Join me at the top. Hope you found value in this. We have videos coming out each week designed to inspire and empower you. Now don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'm Doc Rock. Join me at the top.